I honestly can't really believe it, but I was just sent a pair from Nike Football. And look at the box. Absolutely crazy. This presentation box for the new Phantom is probably the coolest thing I've ever seen. Should we open it up? So the delivery guy struggled to deliver it because it is actually incredibly heavy. It says feed the Phantom, so precise it's scary on the top. This was actually fully taped up, but I've already unboxed it for my TikTok channel, so you can head over there if you want to see a quick review. But yeah, I had to cut the tape, a little bit annoying, but it does clip open. Very heavy duty. So do that. It took me like 5 minutes to understand how to open it, but it actually just lifts up. And listen to the noise. How cool is that? It's like a scary Phantom noise. Then we've got this kind of like Nike Football secret folder, which tells me a little bit more details. So we'll open this up first. So I'll show you this. Oh. So keep the box open. So as you can see, a secret file right here with the Nike Football and the secret up here. Inside we have a few little details such as the disclaimer, as well as like some posters as you can see here, and then also like a sticker pad as well. So I'll move these and you can see, look at this, look at all these cool stickers that I got with the package as well, which is really cool. Yeah, just little details like that just make the whole unboxing experience even better. So I'll move that to the side. Then you've got this massive foam box with the two boots, if you can see, but the boots are actually slotted into position there, so we can take these out. So this is the new Nike Phantom 6 from the Scary Good pack. Look at that. I'm still incredibly blessed to be able to do something like this. Thank you so much to Nike Football for sending this out. Absolutely incredible, and it's a presentation box I will keep forever. So I'll keep the box at the side here for now, and we'll take a look at the boots. If you've watched my channel for a while and watched my TikToks and everything like that, you'll know how much of a fan I am of the Nike Phantom. It's my boot of the year probably. It's a boot I've been wearing through all the generations, from the GX1, GX2 and now the Phantom 6, and it's just absolutely incredible. This is the mid-top, kind of high-top version with the lace cover, as you can see. So the laces are actually underneath and it's covered for a more cleaner striking zone. I've actually not worn this pair. I've always been more of a low person in terms of what I like to wear, and I really like the launch colorway in the low. I wear it training and I wear it to all my games. It's my go-to boot. But I'm really excited to test these out. This is the Scary Good colorway. So we have this full red upper. It's a very vibrant red, and then in the strike zones it goes slightly darker burgundy, and then around the collar here it's slightly darker burgundy. And then if you spin it to the back, the full collar and the back heel are in this light blue, which normally I would say the colors don't go. However, on this, they actually really work, and I'm very surprised. Like, not often you would see a red and a light blue together and say it works. And then you've got this backwards black swoosh here, which always gives me the vibes of Travis Scott. Don't know why. Maybe it's because his swoosh is always backwards on his sneakers. But once again, this is like a textured spiky look, which just adds another depth to the boot. Really cool. I will test these out and let you know how they feel on feet, but for now we're just doing an unboxing video. In terms of a collar, I have worn the Superflies with the collar before. The collar really doesn't do much. It's just kind of made for appearance and makes it feel more like a sock-like fit. But in terms of actual support, it doesn't really do much. It's just for how it fits and feels. Let me know down below in the comments if you actually prefer a collar or do you prefer a low version. On the back, you have these kind of like, I'm going to call them shark fins. No idea what they actually are, but it helps you put the boot on a little bit easier because you get more grip at the back of the heel. Sometimes it can be a little bit tricky getting them on and off. My one favourite thing about the Phantom, and it's my favourite thing by far, is how soft the heel is. I have no blisters in my pair of Phantoms, ever. It is probably one of the best heel comforts they've ever done, and Nike's bringing out softer and softer heels all the time because there are so many colorways releasing. When people want to buy new boots, they don't want to wait 3 weeks for them to start to fit them or have to break them in. They want them to be able to wear them straight away, and that's what the Phantom offers. You can wear these straight out of the box and onto the pitch. It's probably one of my favourite boots for that in terms of breaking time. There is zero breaking time for a Phantom 6. Nike have stuck to the great Nike grip net on the top, which is one of the best uppers you can get on a boot. It offers grip on the ball, comfort, like flexibility, and just it's just a very, very good upper. It looks really nice in this bright red, as you can see. However, what has been known for Nike GripNet is it collects a lot of dirt. So if you're playing on a grass, wet pitch, it will get pretty dirty, and it has been pretty tricky to clean in the past. If you've seen on my GX2s, I've not really tried cleaning my launch color with these, so I will do a video on cleaning the Nike GripNet on this. Hopefully it's a little bit better than the GX2, but I just can't comment on it because I don't know yet. But it's Nike GripNet, it's a great upper. Sometimes you have to pay the price of it getting dirty to how it fits and feels on feet. Another thing I'm excited to try is the lace cover. Obviously on the low version you don't really get this. Mentally, this just kind of makes you feel like you have a better strike zone. You have no interruptions with your foot and the ball. So I'm excited to try that out and see what it's like. Let me know what you think of the appearance of these. Is it better than the lows, or do you prefer the high version? And then the final thing, if we spin it to the sole plate, you see they've adapted this sole plate. It's different compared to the GX2. As you can see, they've added in 2 extra studs here. They've kept the cyclone plate, but they've actually adjusted it. So they take a little bit of pressure off this front section here by adding these 2 studs in. And then at the back, you've got 2 conical studs and then 2 kind of linear studs at the back here. I've worn this sole plate on the low version, on FG grass, and also on AG, and it performs very, very well. It's much better than the GX2 because they've added in these 2 extra studs. You don't really get the pressure points at the front anymore, and it's a lot more stable. So big fan of this. However, once again, as always, I will always suggest getting the AG sole plate or the SG sole plate depending on what you play on. Just get what you're suited to. The AG sole plate works best on all surfaces, so just get that one if you're a little bit cautious. And they all do come in SG, AG and FG for the Phantom 6, which is great, and specifically in this colorway. Really do like that sole plate. Looks absolutely fantastic. And the extra details that they've added, the color kind of going through, looks really good as well. Sometimes it can be a little bit boring if the sole plate's just pretty plain. In terms of sizing of these, I went true to size on my UK 10. They've made it a little bit shorter than the GX2, which is a brilliant thing. It fits so well around my toes. On the GX2, it had a slightly bigger gap at the bottom here, just because they made it a little bit long, which is a little bit strange. But they've changed the sizing of these and they fit a lot better. So my recommendation would be go true to size. This is probably the best fitting boot for me personally. I think it fits my feet perfectly, and I absolutely love it in terms of its sizing, comfort. I can't get enough of the Phantom 6 in all honesty. When looking at pricing, I believe the collared one is about £10 more expensive than the low. You can pick up whichever one you want, just depending on the design that you like. If you like the one with the extra lace cover and the extra collar, you're just going to pay the £10 more, or you can go for the low version. And then obviously you pay more if you get it in SG as well, I believe. But FG and AG are fine, and yeah, I really like these. And do you know what I'm really excited for? I'm really excited for the time, hopefully soon, if these come on Nike ID and you can customize your own colorways. Just think of what you could do. Just like on the GX1 with that lace cover, it just looked so good in all colorways, and I can't wait to design my own. Gonna probably do it in white, black and gold. It's gonna look absolutely amazing. But check these out. So yeah, this has been an unbelievable package. I'm incredibly blessed to be able to do this, so thank you so much for watching. Without you guys, I wouldn't be able to unbox stuff like this. And like honestly, look at that. I'll spin this around for the thumbnail. But how crazy is this box and these boots together? Can't get enough of this. This is absolutely unbelievable. Thank you so much, Nike Football. Honestly, thank you so much. I'm incredibly grateful to do this.